there is a problem, cool kids. But that's a good problem. So what we have here, what you're looking at, this craziness, is 30 years, precisely 30 years, of frosted roux magnificence. In 1993, the series started. We've got every roux, including coin fair issues. I do not have the gilded issues or the proof issues. Now I do have some of, but not included. I'm just doing the frosties. So just the frosted roux. Now I do have the special Singapore coin fair issues from 2019. And then I have the actual Mabaru. So this was like the precursor coin with privy marks. So it's got different privy marks depending on. That is the Singapore privy mark. And you'll see it's the exact same coin as the actual official 2020 roux. Well, it's not precisely identical, is it? Okay, my bad. But, similar, very similar. So these are the special privy issue coins. We got Singapore, I believe Chicago is that one. And I don't remember which one that is. But anyway, I've got all three. Now, I don't believe they've made a coin for 2025. 2023 was the 30-year anniversary, and that's why it's the Mob of 30, right? Mob of 30. Ooh, and you'll notice the design is the same as year one. So this is 2023, 1993. Now, these coins have been being made for a very long time. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Yeah. And you could literally have stacked these every year, right? For 32 years, okay? Because, 31 years, my bad. 31 years, because what I got in the mail today is actually year 31. They have not made year 32 yet. I don't know if they're making year 32 because these were available in the spring of the years they were made, and I ordered them directly. So, and there's only 10,000 mintage on these things, starting about here, 10,000. This is actually a lower mintage coin. No, here and here. These are the two key dates. These are the coins that you're going to have trouble finding. That's 2007 and 2008. There is a brown postcard version of this. However, I wasn't going to, I got the coin. Wait, this one. Sorry. There's a brown postcard version, very similar to these, of this. But I wasn't just going to buy the postcard. I mean, yes, it'd be 2 copies of the coin, but then I'm cheating someone else out there who wants to get the complete set, and I'm just not doing that to people just for a postcard, because I've got the coin. That's all that matters. They're about, I believe, from what I can find, there's slightly fewer brown ones, but it's a negligible difference. And if I remember right, there's only about 7,000 of these coins because they were not popular. So the mintage was 10,000 or 20,000 or whatever's ordered. So 20,000 was the max. Well, hardly anybody ordered in 2007 and 2008. So, and it's not a bad design as far as these go. 2008 is quite unfortunate looking. And yeah, you'll see what I mean here. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Quite an unfortunate looking coin. But, c'est la vie. What are you going to do? The obverse is fine. Yep. So there you go. Not all of them are bad, though. There's some really cool ones. But today, we've got something special. So I've actually got the final coin in the series that I know of. And like I said, I don't have all the special gilded editions and the proof editions. I just have the standard issue frosted and coin fair issues, including the Privy Mark 2019 coins. Now, why did I collect these? I don't know. Look, man, if you're a collector, you get one, and then all of a sudden you try to make a run, right? Well, I've been making a run, you know. I actually got quite a few of these under melt, believe it or not. That's how I got started. And I'm like, oh, well, I've got, you know, a good portion of this. Why not? But then it got expensive. That 2007 coin there, I believe I paid $150 for it. And that's an ounce of silver for $150. That ain't good. This one I got, though, would be under melt today, I believe. The 2008. It was one of the first ones I got. It was in a lot of them. And, yeah, it would definitely be under melt today. So, it's a hideous coin. I mean, you got to admit that's pretty hideous looking. I thought so anyway, but I could be wrong. You know, opinions vary. Some people might love that coin. And good luck finding one if you do. I'll look up the mintage here in a minute once I get this package. Here's our coin. We're not digging for this thing, no. Now this is from Australia. So I had to, a lot of these coins I actually had to get from Australia, believe it or not. There we go. It's in the Desert Life box. Very nice. Premier 2024. Kangaroo series. You can't really see it because it's all red on red. That is what it says. And that will go in the pile. Let's check it out. Here we go. The Desert Life Kangaroo. All right. Doing desert things. I wonder if there's a crocodile nearby. Ooh. And there's Chucky, our boyo. Chucky. All right, and that is, yeah, the final roux that they've made, as far as I know. And it cost me $70 for, you know, 1 troy ounce of silver, double melt. Which isn't, it was the lowest price I could find. And honestly, for this series, it's not horrible. Let me tell you exactly what I paid. Now, it is from Australia. It is from Australia. Keep that in mind. Yeah, paid $85 Australian, 110 total, and it came to $71 or something in the US, I believe. It's not showing me that, of course, but the shipping's what killed me, right? Anyway, there you have it. Well, let's get back to the mintages on those coins. Here's our only 2025 coin so far that in my stack. I don't know about y'all's stacks, but in my stack I only have one. It's right here. It's a 1/4 ounce. Ooh. 2025. Very nice. 1/4 ounce. Paid $21 for it, which, you know, is way over melt, but guess what? It's not paying the, you know, $60, $70 for a full ounce, which, you know, I don't, you know, like 1/4 ounce, not as costly, right? So, but yeah, these, if you want to get these, you're going to pay $60, $70, right? For the newer ones that don't have cards. You're going to pay a little more for this run here. These right here, these, for some reason, these cost a little more. The seasons change. these weren't too bad. These in general, they're not well liked. I think it's the red kangaroos or something. And then it gets crazy right about here. Good luck finding these 2 years just at all, you know. And we're going to look up the mintages on those real quick. Let me pause it while I do that. All right, guys, so 4,000 coins. Now, if you wanted the proof, it's a lot more common. Yeah. The proof has a mintage of 10,000, but if you want what I have, the frosted with the postcard, right? Because the proof comes in a case. This thing is you're gonna have trouble. Yeah, this is a key date, and then let's look up the 2008 real quick. Yeah, the 2008. All right. What year are you? You are 99. 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be close. That is 6. Okay, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, here's the Mombasa. Mombasa. The mintage on this coin is a piddly, pathetic 10,000. So in this case, the proof is less common. All right. So actually, this really is the key date. This really is the one. But these two are hard. But actually, everything from here on, I believe, has a mintage of 10,000 even. So really, everything from here and then from here on is a key date. But this is the key date. This is like the Big Daddy Jones of the collection. That is the coin that's going to get you the collection. Everything else is reasonably easy to find. I did have a chance at a brown I didn't buy it. It was $180 or $190, and I've already got the coin. I don't need the card. I got the coin. The card is irrelevant. The card is nice to have, though. I have cards on all the ones that are supposed to have cards. Yeah, but it's not necessary. If you were to send that to NGC, they're not going to put it card and all into the damn flip, right? So, yeah, get that out of your head. So, yeah. Well, Turd, what do you want to tell the cool kids? Tell them how much you love them? You want to tell the cool kids? I'm going to pull this up. This until they make a 2025, we're done. This is the collection, man. This is the latest one. How does it stack up to the other ones? I mean, you tell me in the comments. Do you like, which one do you like the best? I'll show you year by year which Roo did it the best. This is 2025. The Roo. Okay, 2025. Here's 2024, the Roo. It's just a copy of 93 with the old face on it. Comes in a fun little paper holder. Here's 2023's Roo, should be 2022. My bad. Yeah, that's right, because they didn't make it 25. 2022, the Roo. Get in there. I think that's one of the cooler ones. Very a lot of geometry going on there. Okay, and then 2021, the Roo. Here we go. Here's 2020, the Roo. And this is, just a gaggle of Roos. Or mob. The mob of Roos. Alright, and then we're not going to do the privies. We're going to just do the regular coins. And I'm going to put these up as I show them to you because I don't need them out. Then go back to the storage. Alright, here is 20. What year are you? 2019 Naru. 2019 Naru. All right. Yeah, you'd be amazed how much a few ounces of silver weighs. Yeah. All right, here is 2018 Naru. 2018 Naru. Here is 2017 Naru. 2017 Naru. Here's 2016 Naru. Here is 2015 Naru. 2015 Naru, vintage, unlimited. Okay, well, hold that thought. Let me tell you what the actual vintage was. All right, so yeah, like I said, the series got pretty unpopular. Unlimited mintage actually means 4,956. So, yeah, if you think you're gonna get one of those easy, that's 2017. Let me look up 2015. 2015 had a mintage of 20,000, so that's easier to get. So really, we have two key dates here. We've got 2015 and 2007. They're both really hard. So yeah, keep that in mind. All right, here is 2014, and it'll also say unlimited mintage, but the mintage will not actually be all that big. 2014, let's go back. Let's see here. Are you 2014? You are, okay. I kind of got this figured out. It's kind of a mess on New Mista. Kind of a mess. Yeah, some pretty big mess. So 13,098 coins. So again, just because it says unlimited, they didn't get unlimited. They got 13,098 orders for these. Okay, so there you go. There's another look at it. They are nice looking coins, I think. They took a step up from 2010 on, I believe, in design. 2013. If you guys really want to know the mintage, that's fine, but look it up on your own. 2013. 2012. The silver coin. This one's a little bit goofy. I bet the mintage on this one's pretty low, given how goofy looking it is. Yeah, 20,000 mintage. So they just did a mintage on that year, and that's good. All right, here's 2011. Yeah. There we go. Vintage 20,000. 2010. Very cool. I'm going to move these faster, though. You can pause it if you really want to look at it. 2009. All right. 2008. The Mombasa. 2007. This is the MFR Jones of Australian kangaroos. That one in I think it was 17. Here's 2006. 2000. There's some cool ones in this run. 2005. 2004. I like 2004. 2004 is not bad. Yep. 2003 is kind of goofy. A little bit goofy. All right. 2002 is a little more tolerable. Now, I have some of these that are loose without the postcard that I've gotten in lots. I know I have a couple of that year. All right. 2001 is really goofy, I think. It looks like rhinestone cowboy stuff. But hey, no accounting for taste. Someone might really love that coin. That was 2001. Here's 2000. Oh boy. All right, hold that thought. I got a message on my phone. All right, and moving right along, 1999. I like 1999. It's a pretty good one. All told. Very nice. A little more backstory on the earlier issues. What was that, 1999? We need 1998. There we go, 1998. 1998's kind of, I don't know, blah. 1998. 1997's really cool. It's a reflection of a roux in the water. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. 1997. Yeah, here's 1996. 1996 is Mama Roo and Baby Roo. That's not bad. Yeah, back in 96. What were you guys doing in 96? 95. Man, I was in high school. Yeah, that one's okay. It's like a close-up. Looks kind of like a law. Yeah. And then, yeah, all this Eastern gray kangaroo. And they go on and on. They love their roos. That's kind of the point of the series, isn't it? Here's a 94. I do have the 94 coin fair. It's in its box. And I didn't pull it out. But, there you go. That is 1994. There is 93, and I do have the coin fair. This is the coin fair. The way you tell is there's little divots, see that, on the edges where there's no reading. That's how you know it's the coin fair. So if you ever get one of these loose and it's got the little, see those divots where there's no reading, that tells you it's the special coin fair edition. And you have won the lottery because it's only 2,500, I believe. Yeah, these are the real key dates, folks. The coin fair editions. They really were less common. And then here's the regular good old-fashioned 93 Roo. Now these are not to be confused with the Perth Mint bullion coins, also called kangaroos. These are the Royal Australian Mint roos, and Perth Mint's a different deal. It's a different deal, totally different animal. But we got another really cool Royal Bullion bag. I've had a couple things come in this bag, so I might want to keep that. Guys, thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. I don't know when this video will upload because I still have a strike for posting a German folk song on a short. They gave me a 7-day ban. And told me if I was a naughty boy more, they would give me, further punishments for my naughty behavior. And what I did was I showed a video of a German Empire coin, and then I typed for music. You can search for music. I typed German Empire, and this song came up, and it's some kind of folk song. Well, apparently, if you put a German folk song in a YouTube video, they assume it's Nazi music for some reason, and they hard strike you. So for 90 days I'm gonna have a hard strike. So if I even fart funny, they're gonna give me another ban. So there you go. Anyway, have an amazing day. Like, share, subscribe, support the channel. Rah rah rah, go us.